Chambersburg can wrap up the regular season with a 5-5 record, or does Central Dauphin head into the offseason with some winning momentum? Opening kickoff. Looks like the Rams are ready to run. Jamari Robinson-Bell lets that wedge develop, follows his guys, springs loose when it finds an opening, and well across midfield into Trojan territory at the 40. Chambersburg defense, though, puts up a fight, eventually fourth down. Central Dauphin going for it. Handoff immediately met in the backfield by Isaiah Tasker, who holds on, eventually drops them for a loss and a turnover on downs. Trojans look to carry that momentum on offense. Keegan Truitt looks for Trevor Luther, who finds a first down. He's thinking more, though, breaks it loose and picks up a few more yards. Chambersburg can smell the end zone. Stanley Lozius makes it all worth it by rumbling into the end zone, but well, the Rams, they were just camera shy while we were there. They edged Chambersburg 28-21. Let's face it, there's a traffic jam at the top of the Mid-Penn Commonwealth standings. Harrisburg, Bishop McDevitt, and State College each have a 7-1 conference mark and tied for first. Tonight, the Crusaders or Little Lions could lock up at least a share of the crown as they face off at Memorial Field. Bishop McDevitt trying to be the first team to beat the Little Lions at their house, but State High, they come out dealing. Eddie Corkery lets it rip for Ty Salazar, and he just runs right under it and was able to beat two defenders in for the score. Bishop McDevitt, let's face it, they're not exactly short on offense. Stone Saunders spins it to Dominic Diaz-Ellis, makes the grab, then watch the extension over the defender and across the goal line. Crusaders back again and looking for more a little later in the quarter. This time they're going to keep it on the ground. Nazir Jones-Davis will not be denied. Spins out of one inside the 10 again. The reach gets McDevitt on the board. This was a wild game, but it's 58-55. State College wins a shootout and hangs on for the W. Well, shifting back to the York Adams, Bermudian Springs is in control of their own destiny. The Eagles enter this week a perfect 6-0 in Section 3 competition, so a win secures them the crown. A loss gives hope to DeLone Catholic and Littlestown, who each have one league loss, and it just so happens to be the Bolts lining up across from the Eagles tonight. We catch things up in the third quarter from the 10-yard line. Eagles Lane Hubbard finding Colby Watkins and in for the score. Still in the third, Littlestown's Brody Claybaugh going to get some yardage here, racks up 25 yards for the big gain as they try to hang in this one to the fourth. Seconds left in the game. Eagles offense going to come up with the huge stop on the Littlestown Littlestown at the 5-yard line. It's a victory over Littlestown 42-0. They are your section champs. And the last week of the regular season means a chance for Altoona and Carlisle to start thinking about what their teams could look like next fall. Thundering Herd onto the field and onto the scoreboard. Curtis Stroud finding Chase Bonner for the first score of the game, not taking it lightly. Altoona answers back. We're going to take a look, though, at the homecoming queen, Morgan Hopper. Congrats to her. Second half, breaking past Altoona. Carlisle's Mikey Hakeem runs from their end zone all the way to Altoona. He only stops because he is out of football field. Thundering Herd rounding out the third quarter. Chance Bonner is going to score another one with just a staggering run. Somehow he's going to be able to spin out of that one and in. That's going to set up your final score as Carlisle ends the season with a W, 19-9. Week 10 actually kicked off with the annual Cedar Bowl between Cedar Crest and Lebanon under the Thursday night lights. Falcons with the pressure. Tristan Long listed as a lineman, but check out those hands. Picks it off. We've got a big man Tutty coming. He's going to take it 46 yards for the first points of the game. Crest's offense not about to be outdone. Jackson Custer will fake the pitch, and then he's going to hit Christian Viveros in stride for 6 more. Cedar's able to get on the board. The pass will be tipped at the line, but check out Cam Buckmoyer. He is going to go down and get this one as he makes an adjustment to get them on the board, but Cedar Crest sets the tone early and often. They claim it's their 12th straight Cedar Bowl, 62-20. All the college football, Hershey Bears, and World Series games, it might be a little bit longer than you need to wait for a high school football frenzy this season, but if you missed any of the action, be sure to check out our website, fox43.com/HSFF. You can even watch past seasons of the frenzies if it's all waiting for you anytime you want. Still a few games tomorrow for kickoff in the second week in a row. Harrisburg will head over to Landis Field. They're going to meet CD East at 1. Then over in the Lank Leb, a good one between Lampeter, Strasburg, and Wyomissing. That one's going to kick off at 1:30.